Welcome once again to M5's English language learning program, Let's Speak English. I'm Gav Duncan and I'm here on your TV to help you learn English. Now, are you sitting comfortably? Yes? Good. And are you ready for today's lesson? Yes? Good. Okay, well let's learn English together. And welcome everyone. Come in, come in, come in. Sit down and relax. Welcome to my little world. Okay, now how are you all today? Is everything fine? Is the cat relaxed? Is the goldfish, well, doing fishy things? Is Gusti the dog calm enough to try yoga? It is, and he is. Well, that's terrific. In that case, grab yourself a cup of coffee and a chocolate biscuit and let's jump into the wonderful world of English. Now, do you remember what we were about to do at the end of yesterday's lesson? That's right, just before Enid made her appearance. Well, I haven't forgotten, so let's start with those sentences, shall we? Okay, good. Now, let's have a look at some sentences. In these sentences, I want you to look at the sentences and decide if the form of the verb is correct or incorrect. If it's wrong, then correct it. Number one, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Number two, the water boils. Can you turn it off, please? Number three, look, that man tries to open the door of your car. Number four, hurry up, we're going to be late. Okay, I come. Number five, Georgi is very good at languages. He's speaking 4 languages. Okay, so how did you get on? Was that difficult or easy? Well, let's check them together and see how you did. Okay, number one, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. That's correct. It's perfect. We're making a statement of fact. We're telling someone something which is always true, and so we use the present simple. I'm a man. My first name is Gav. My surname is Duncan. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Facts. Things in general or things that happen repeatedly. Present simple. Good. Okay. Number two. What have you got for number two? The water boils. Can you turn it off, please? Wrong. Here we need the present continuous. We're in the kitchen, cooking, and I'm busy. I can see that the water is boiling. It's happening now when I'm speaking, and I'm asking you to turn the heat off to stop it boiling. Present continuous for actions happening at or around the time of speaking. It's happening now when I'm talking. It's the present continuous. Next, number three. What do you think? Look, that man tries to open the door of your car. Wrong. We're in your flat looking out of your window, and I can see something happening now when I'm speaking. Present continuous for things happening at or around the time of speaking. That man is trying to open your car door now when I'm talking. It's the present continuous. Next, hurry up, we're going to be late. Okay, I come. Wrong. The first part of the sentence is correct. I'm using going to because I can see that something is sure to happen. I'm sure of it, so I use going to. But the reply is in the wrong tense. You're telling me that you're coming now, when we're talking. Action at or around the time of speaking. it's present continuous. We're not talking about something that happens in general, like I come to work at 8:30 every weekday. No, here we're talking about something happening now, at the time of speaking. It's present continuous. And the last one, number 5. Yoji is very good at languages. He's speaking 4 languages. Wrong. Yoji may be very good at languages, but this is a general idea, not something which is happening now, at the time of speaking. Nobody is speaking 4 languages. We can only speak 1 language at a time. We can say that someone speaks 1 or 2 or 3 or 15 languages, but we can't say someone is speaking more than 1 language. It's impossible. We all have 1 mouth and 1 tongue. We can only speak 1 language at a time. So Yoji is very good at languages. He speaks 4 languages. Okay, so let's recap. We use the present simple to talk about things in general, about things which are always true, about things which don't change, permanent situations, and about things which happen repeatedly. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. I'm a man. I live in Budapest. It doesn't rain in the desert. We use the present continuous tense to talk about things which are happening at the time of speaking, things which are happening now as I'm talking to you. We also use the present continuous to talk about future plans and arrangements, as we learned last week. And we use the present continuous to talk about situations which are temporary, not permanent. I'm talking to you now. Modi is monitoring the video feed from the camera. I'm having lunch with Chief Mangosuthu Buthelezi next Monday at noon. I'm working in a factory for the summer holidays, then I go back to university. Good. Okay, now let's get stuck in to today's lesson. Now, today we're going to talk about something which we've seen before, but this is a new bit. This is something extra. Now, do you remember Dave Squid? Yes, of course you do. Remember? Dave Squid, the man with a very strange name. The first time we met Dave was when Alfredo started a conversation with him in the pub. What do you mean, who's Alfredo? Alfredo! You all remember Alfredo, surely. Alfredo Benchfield, Mary's husband? The father of Tim Benchfield, the badly behaved little boy? The boy with very bad manners? Alfredo is Tim's father. Alfredo and Mary have also got 3 other children. Does any of this sound familiar? Surely you remember the other Benchfield kids? No? Blimey. Well, let's refresh your memory. This is Elizabeth. This is John. And this is Doreen. Okay, so this is the Benchfield family all together, with Alfredo's parents and Mary's parents. Okay, so we're getting there slowly. Okay, so now that we all remember the Benchfields, let's get back to where we started, with Dave Squid, the man Alfredo met in the pub. Okay, so that's Dave Squid. And what else can we remember about Dave? That's right. We know what Dave does for a living, don't we? Yes, we know what Dave's job is. He's a policeman, isn't he? Okay, now that's Dave Squid. And Dave lives with his girlfriend. Now, can anyone remember the name of Dave's girlfriend? It's quite a strange name. Do you remember? Her first name is normal enough, Loretta, but her surname, Dave's girlfriend's surname, the surname of Loretta, Dave's girlfriend, is Sweat. Sweat. Odd name. And this is Loretta. Okay, right. So we're all on the same page now. In fact, it's handy that we're looking at a picture of Loretta, because what we're going to talk about next is something we learned with Loretta. I wonder if you remember what it was. And now, yes, it's that time again. It's time for Enid. Enid, are you there? Come on down. What's up, people? Hello, hello, it's me, Enid. Now, yesterday I had to rush off, but when I was out having cocktails, I remembered that I didn't finish telling you where I'd been. Now, I told you that I had DOMS, and DOMS is an acronym, just like NATO and NASA. DOMS stands for Delayed Onset Muscle Soreness. Delayed means that something starts late. If a train is delayed, it's late. Onset is a synonym for the beginning of something. The onset of winter, for example. A muscle is the part of your body that moves. Your leg muscles make your legs move, for example. Bodybuilders have lots of muscles. Just think about that old man Arnold Schwarzenegger. I've got a picture of him here. Look! Look at all those muscles. Look at his biceps. Look at his triceps. The biceps and the triceps are muscles in the arm. You've got biceps and triceps because you're human. Hopefully, your biceps and triceps don't look like Arnold's. I'm an electric eel, so I don't have biceps or triceps. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, soreness. Soreness is just a synonym for pain. If something's painful, it's sore. Now, when we look at this acronym, we can see that people wanted it to be like a word. We can't say DOMS, but if we use the word start instead of onset and the word painful instead of soreness, then we get we can't say that as a word. Sometimes, when someone develops an acronym, they make sure that it can be used as a word. Do you remember the NASA acronym? Well, there the same thing happened. The "and" was left out. So, when someone makes a new acronym, they often think about how it will sound. They want to make a word or a nice collection of letters to replace the mouthful. And speaking of mouthfuls, I'd better get going. I've got to feed Keith. He needs a mouthful of his favorite cat food. Yes, it's true. He's a pheasant, but he loves cat food. He's a little bit strange, really. Anyway, I'd better go and feed him, otherwise he'll be irritable. Toodaloo, pip pip, chitty bye. And she's off. Off to feed cat food to a pheasant. Keith is pretty strange, isn't he? Completely bananas, if you ask me, but don't tell him. Don't let him know that I said that Keith's bananas. Keith's bananas, and he's pretty dangerous. Just ask Rupert. Okay, so Enid's off and so are we. Thanks for watching M5's English language learning program, and don't forget www.m5tv.hu. That's where we store all of our lessons for you to watch again and again and again. Okay, this is M5 and I'm Gav Duncan. See you tomorrow, same time, same place. See you later. Bye.